good morning, folks, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Ah! It's loud! Okay. Oh, I should probably turn my... Yeah, I'm way down. It should be better. Okay. Seeker of the Sun. Meow meow. Ish? Okay. The world is currently full. Alright. I guess I'm just waiting. Wonder if I'm able to just change... Oh, there I go. Right as I was hitting the cancel button. Cool. No. Didn't I ask you to go away? I wonder. If I put you up here. Yeah, a little bit higher. Not bad. Pretty solid. Nice. Okay. So. Okay, we're doing small quests, aren't we? Well, you're gonna offer a shirt, which I don't really need. Don't need it. How much money? 100 gil. I'll pass. Fool me once. At the eyes. Alright, where's that? Oh, yeah. Way over there. Well, now I know not to be spending my money on teleporting. Alright. Must have spent like 300 or something gold in total doing that. Alright, map. So we're going that way? Well, not quite, huh? How do I go lower? Or higher? I don't know. Airship landing? I have no idea. No, that wouldn't be it. Hello. Da-da-da. Okay, so we're back in this area. What if I want to turn my steps off? Yeah, I don't see an option for that. Could be handy. Yellow. You say someone told you to come to me for work, lad. I'm afraid you've been had. We're known to hire adventurers, 'tis true. But we always go through the Adventurers Guild. Even if I wanted to assign you duties, Yellow Jacket regulations prohibit me from doing so directly. Now, if you don't mind working in an unofficial capacity, I have a personal request I could make of ye. Hello, bestie. Huh. Oh, sure. I'll have that one. Ooh, but it reduces my magical defense. Whatever. I need pants. Sweet. I don't need money right now. I need clothes. How you doing today? Oh my gosh. Awesome. Well, what'd you think? Alright, pants. We need pants. There we go. Now, we need level 5 wrists. And a level 5 head wear. I don't think I need a belt. Yay! Recast. Interrupted. There we go. Well, awesome. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Michael! Wow. That's so nice to hear. Alright, how much money do I have? 27 still. Alright, I guess I gotta look around. Hopefully find someone who has a quest for the things I need. No. Metaton, yes. People doing stuff. Well, maybe my best option right now is to just do a couple of small quests and get some money. How about you? Sure. No. I think there was someone upstairs in the bar who was offering a good bit of money. Maybe it was you? Was it you? Okay. Sure. These days, poor Bateron's so busy looking after others, he hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in his cups and starts speaking of the old days, he never fails to mention Aurelia, I don't know, that name. Seems he and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. It's obvious he still has some fond memories of that life, so I'm thinking a few Aurelia umbrellas might be something he'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Clindril by the aft castle. She knows where various wild beasts congregate.
Metaton double yes.
Okay. So I guess... Oh no. There you are. Battleron actually likes Aurelia umbrellas? Gods, I'd never considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if it's Aurelia you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate and to the east. Okay. Good. Well, there's another person with a quest. Let's see what they want. The missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I'd advise you turn and tail and run. Captain Roswin's in no mood to be entertaining customers this eve. And even if she is, she ain't particularly good at it. Though maybe dealing with a customer, with a customer's the sort of shite one might shake her from her doldrums. But if you mean to venture inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the captain. Unless you ain't afraid of going missing, kneeling afore would be a good start. Okay, emotes. When words are just not enough, emotes can be used to express your feelings toward a person or situation. First, highlight a target, if necessary, then select social from the main menu, then emotes. Finally, select the desired emote. In this case, select kneel after targeting Roswin. Emotes can be set to your hotbars. Okay. Alright, I guess I gotta do the... Give me that HUD layout. Yeah, that's fine. Hi, Queen. Social. Emotes. I don't have... Let's... Okay, where are they? There it is. Did I win? Oh, you're not Roswin then. Okay. Bye-bye. Soothing the Savage Siren. Okay. So she's right down here. Huh. My day was fine. My day is fine, thank you. Kinda just starting. The ales you want, Drylander, we're closed. And if you don't want me sirens to toss you out on your arse, show me some respect and kneel, Scrag. Alright. I'll do it again. There you go. Oop. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Garlean ship before we can take a crack at 'em. 'Tis a sorry state of affairs when your crew's reduced to preying on the leavings of that mangy bunch of man boys. Me younger self would have been right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Okay. Can't you see I'm wallowing in self-pity, Scrag? Could possibly understand how disappointed I am in myself. Okay. Well, now what? Well, I've done that. Show Roswin that you are disappointed. Alright. Emotes. Gotcha. It's an emote game. Yeah, we're, it's still morning for me. Hi, Atlas. So you do know something of me pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Garlean ships, but what's the use if you keep getting beat by your prey? We built our reputation reaving right off the coast of Vilbrand, not sailing a dozen malms into the bleeding sea. The few Imperial dogs found in Leminson territory get snatched by krakens hunting in open waters. I rallied my crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after our struggles they seemed resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. Rally. Yeah! No. I did the rally. Let me do it again, I guess. There you go. Huh? You trying to make light of me dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with a hook, like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it! We're pirates, goddammit! So we should think like pirates. Bugger keeping Leminson water safe. We'll raid supply ships to the Garlean outpost along the coast of, Aldenard. Ah ha ha! It's so bleedin' simple, I don't know why I didn't think of this afore. Thanks for ye unintended inspiration, Scrag. To think I almost had you fed to the sharks. Alright. No, you're good. So it sounds like it's late. It sounds like it's evening time for you. I gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her cackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swabs, and leaving us with less meat. Ruining. It ain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roswin can. Alright, let's not spend this money warping. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Learning. What is Shining Pearl, Queen? Yeah, fast travel in the cities. Oh, so I can teleport in the city. That's nice. Huh. Handy. Okay, where do I need to go? Oh, the Pokemon game. Right. Right. The newfangled Pokemon. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? Maybe. I don't know. No, I guess not. These guys, I think. Yeah, there we go. One more. Alright. Is that enough? Inventory. Huh. Did I get enough? Yeah, looks like I did. Okay, nice. How is Pearl going? Ah, that's nice. Quest items go in special inventory tab, so they don't clutter up your regular tabs. Lovely. Ah, okay. And bummer that you have to essentially choose between the legendary birds or the legendary dogs. Oops. There you go. Have them. Ah, Els, lad, you didn't have to go to all this trouble. Ah, this goddamn smell. I've hated a really umbrella since I was a sellsword. 'Tis only the nastiest shite I ever put in me mouth. We tried sprinkling it with salt, cooking it over a campfire, but it was still a little better than chewing on driftwood. Try it for yourself, lad. You'll see what I mean. Alright, I don't need any of these, but I'll take the money. Already have, yeah, I'll take the money. Already have a, dress. Curious. Alright, I might be able to just buy a piece of headgear and, arm equipment at this point. So I guess I just sell. Yeah, I guess I just sell that thing that I got. Go to the bazaar. Vera. Okay. I want to sell something. Yo, you want to buy this? Sell. There we go. Anything else? Nothing really. Alright. Sell. If you re-enable PC names, the vendors all have tax. Yeah, I can do that. That'll make it easier. I forget which one it is. Not that one. I guess it'd be one of these. No, not that. Wasn't HUD layout, was it? No. I already forgot how I did this. Target. Character config. Third from the bottom. Thank you. There we go. NPCs. Show all. No. Wow! Why? That's not what I wanted. Display name presets. Hide. NPCs. There we go. When targeted. Yeah, it'd probably be better just to have them on all the time. That's better. There we go. Alright, Mr. Man. Okay, what was that? Disciple of Hand and Land Gear. No. Well, I can afford, like, a thing. I need gloves. And I need some kind of headgear. Eye patch is fine. I don't care. I'll take that. I'm a little short. Open armory chest. Can I sell things? That's not much. But you can have it. Sell. It's not a lot, but it's something. Okie dokie. Alright. Handy hands. Alright, just need some headgear. I guess I gotta do one more little quest. Yo. So you're not giving me any money. Nope. There you go. Deliver a letter to the gate. Sure. I'll take your letter. It's just over there. Cool. Right on. Dragging items to the shop window sells them. Nice. Whoa. Okay. I missed him. This way. I got a letter. Where is Sweetnix with those important records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. There you go. Why, these are Sweetnix's records. Glad I'm able to see... glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that goblin would have lost his fear of our offices by now. Every month he's to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Laminza is quite welcoming to foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Yeah. Dun dun. You now have access to the Aetherite. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aetherite shards. Right. Easy.
Uplander delivered letter to gate of Melvan. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax lady, that name, has kind backwards for Sweetnix. Sweetnix has outflow of joy for tax lady. Sweetnix is happy gobby. Give Uplander jiggly shine.
Jingly shine. Thank you. Alright. Let's buy the eye patch, I guess. Shoobity-doo. I don't need this anymore. Da-da. Current stock. Well, I'm gonna go for the eye patch. It's the level I need. Think that's all the things then. Cool. Now, yep. Dress to call. Present yourself to Stalewern for inspection. Let's do it.
Kitty!
Venosha. Alright. It's a new day. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. For the first time in such a long, long time. I know it'll be okay. Alright, so there's a little fate. Yeah, sure. I'll play around with this. Guess we're killing these things, right? No? Alright. Die! Rogue rivers become breeding ground for giant carnivorous fish. Well, and bleeding ground. Nope. Ah! Ah! I don't want to go too far. Also, I'm gonna run out of the fate circle. Now, do we know how long these last? Oh, there's the timer there, 13 minutes. So I assume I can leave anytime and still be rewarded, right, after the 13 minutes is up? "13 is till it fails. There's no progress bar." Okay. Help clear the shallows so the local fishers can cast their lines in relative peace. It'd be nice if it showed how many need to die, or which ones. But I'm assuming it's an amount that need to be taken out. Yay, we did it. I'm a winner. Alright. Back up here. Sprint. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh. I could have just warped from the big crystal, couldn't I? Oh well. I forgot that was here. There you go. I can't even rely on those rotten pirates to pick up these ripe oranges. Yet, if I leave them a day longer, they're like to fall from the boughs. Mayhap you can grab a few for me. You're not afraid of pesky hornet or two, are you? Interacting. Some quests will have you interact with objects. Yes. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Oh, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel guilty throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I'd say you have little trouble getting their attention. All right. Options. Don't need that, don't need that. Well, I already have this, don't I? I think. Let me look at my character. Yeah, that's the one I have. I'll be taking that. No, I'm just... Yeah, nothing big. Ah, Moti. That aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. I hope I've read you all right. For I have a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Maybe. Good to hear, and I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You'll have heard rumors of the abductions. Aye, citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa Lamenza, as if plucked from the face of Hadalin, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure-tattooed faces has been creeping up on the edges of the fields and spying on my yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times. But the farmlands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of the rumor, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get 'em to leave the farmhouse of a morning. Oh, well, all right then. That is to say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Good lad. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin having a look around Seasong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful though, Moti. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, all right? Do I like Mario and Luigi? I love it, but there aren't any songs or your choices. I mean, we've done some Paper Mario songs. We've done a handful of Mario songs. I mean, the one for Songtober that was just the Mario theme lyricized. The da 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 da. I wrote that one. I wrote the lyrics for that one. It was just doing one of my, on a walk one day, and the tune came up, and I was like, I'm gonna write for this. And so I just pulled out my phone and started writing as I walked. But yeah, of course. Love Mario games. Alright. The new Mario Party has been really fun. I want to play more of it. Alright. Let's go on our quest. Alright, buddy. The time is ripe. Okay. Lurkers in the grotto. Okay, right over there. And then the time is ripe is right here. Cool. Onion Man.
Ah! No bees!
Oh, good. Just jump. Hey, Ice. How you doing? Come on.
Ah, no!
You gots to die. You know, probably best to have this piece of the HUD back down here. I feel like it's a little easier. Right in the center there. I started watching the Sam I Am cartoon on Netflix. It's enjoyable. I'm liking it. I feel like it does Dr. Seuss better than most attempts at Dr. Seuss. Better than most movies. There we go. Or the Green Eggs and Ham show, that's the one. I started watching it last night and yeah, it's good. Yeah. Just a moment, let me check something. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't do that while I'm picking oranges. Alright. Just a sec. Alright. Well, I got oranges. Let's finish this quest first, though. Lurkers in the grotto. Well, I'm in the grotto. Alright, game. Could it be these fellows? Well, hello. Hi.
Oh, no!
Ouch. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Ah!
Alright. Oh, hello, friend. Thank you. Is that a person? Yeah, it looks like a person. Yay. Thanks for the heals. Yeah, I don't know what it wants me to do. Investigate the Seasong Grotto. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to take these guys out. That's the best I can figure. pretty high level, though. I mean, compared to me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first, too. Like, looking for a cave. But, alright. Oh. Roll action. You've learned a roll action. Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all the classes within a roll. Tank, melee, DPS, ranged, blah, blah, blah. Rather than specific class. Roll actions are learned in the same manner as class actions via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes in a roll. Okay. Rampart. Reduces damage taken by 20%. Nice. Tanky time. Alright, well, you have a good evening too, bestie. Thank you. Huh. Have a lovely evening yourself. Ah, this looks like a grotto.
Found it.
Uh-oh. Buggy. 90 seconds. Okay, good to know. Bye-bye, Buggy. You're about to enter an instanced battle. Instanced battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. You're about to enter blah. For the duration of the battle, you'll be unable to pass beyond the red line. You'll automatically leave the instance once all objectives are cleared. Proceed.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives.
Yeah.
It is both a litany against
My
misfortune
best character.
for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
Bah, bah, bah.
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Let's do this. Leave my kitty cat friend alone. Boggy. Dang it, Boggy. No Boggy.
Oh, another one. Oh my god. There's a lot of them.
Oh my god. Hey, friends, can you heal me? Thank you. It's pretty nice. Good.
Phew.
Ooh, I want it. Wow.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves.
Ooh.
Awake again, are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back.
Gubu.
I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable.
Piratical.
In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue.
Uh-oh.
In the meantime,
research, I guess.
I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
Indeed.
The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Yay! Yeah. Pretty cool. Huh. Neat. And weapons invisible until I assume you... Yep. Go into battle. That's nice. Kinda like that. Neato. I took my... You can make my headgear invisible, so now my eye patch doesn't show up. It's pretty neat. I like that. Good options.
Look at those luscious oranges brimming with nectar. They could drop any second.
Hand that over.
Ah, ripe to perfection. How sweet it is. If that lackadaisical lot of retired pirates comes down with scurvy, it'd serve 'em right. It just goes to show you can't teach an old sea dog new tricks. You'd think the Admiral would know that.
Moti, right glad I'm see you safely returned. My lads we're all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all 7 hells breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared I'd sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you risked your life or not. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? Aye, I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set that maddened Gubu on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I'd best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. You met someone else at the grotto? A woman with a strange contraption. Ah, Yustola. She's been in Lim's Elements for a good while now. Her studies of the ether often bring her to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate past. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Moti. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in a far worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to those in need, eh? Help bring Limsa to the brighter future she deserves. All right. Ether. Potion. Eye drops. Huh. Oh, neato. Stillwin's up in arms, as his hired hands are nowhere to be found. That sea sloth Severin and his lot. Never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round 'em up and let 'em know that Stalewern would like a word. And don't take no for an answer. What else you need? Restore equilibrium by having the local fauna cold. Sure. The Notion orange nectar is sweet, but rest assured it's paid for in sweat. We have to pollinate each orange by hand because the blasted pucks that prey on nearby bees. If we could only eradicate some 5 puck hatchlings, it would save us from having to do nature's work. Hey, you. Adventure on the trail of an elite mark, I'll wager. No. I'm looking for people. Where's the slackers? Are you a slacker? No. Work? Ha. Can't work when me hands are full lifting this mug. You know, I'd wager my last skill you'd never guess what I'm drinking. Water. Well, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Stalwyn's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. Go do your chores. How many other characters from the Final Fantasy series are in this game? I mean, several. There are like events where you can fight different Final Fantasy bosses, right? Like Kefka is one of them. Is Sephiroth in it? He might be. I don't know. I don't know all of them, but I'm not sure how many like main characters from the games are in the game though. Just like bosses. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess what I had for breakfast. Ash tuna. What gods? How'd you know? It's in my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tastes. But I know why you're here. I'd just as soon get some real food in me.
But I ain't one to reject summons from the captain. Oh, cool. You can get Noctis's car. Yeah, Alliance raids usually refer to older Final Fantasy. Right on. Guess I'll kill those little dudes while I'm out here. Hi, I'm Severin. You the old man's errand boy now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode on and ride on out. Yeah, get out of here. Quest baddies. Oh. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Kefka is one of the optional bosses in this game, and he's the main villain from Final Fantasy VI, which I would actually love to play. I could play that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm already kind of feeling the itch to play some other games. I might still play this, just kind of on my own. But as far as streaming content goes, I'm already feeling the want to play some other stuff. And Final Fantasy VI has kind of been on my radar for a little while to replay. It's a real treat. One of my favorites in the entire series. A fate has been joined. Alright, I'm good. I just want to send this guy away. Olimar.
So, Stillwind sent you. And what do you reckon I say to that?
What do you reckon he says? Work is for the weak and witless. I've saucier seeds to sow.
Damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I could see what he wants and get him off my back.
Yeah. And maybe I'll start that on Monday. FF6. It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah, level 70 8-man boss battle in this game. It's a toughie.
Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days.
Skirmishing.
You bet your beard I did, lad. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I have to be satisfied, taking my axe to the trees.
Slackers. Get back to work. Yo, man. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight Blondie. Complete.
Oh, yeah.
You continue to impress, lad. All but Severn are accounted for. It's no fault of yours he's squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. Rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong.
Yeah, Severn.
Yay!
Oh, yay. Yeah, I really like Final Fantasy X as well. It's very romantic. Of the Final Fantasies, it probably has the best like romance plot. 8 also has a very good one, but I think 10 does it slightly better. There are definitely some very good moments in 8 though. Yeah, I'd say 10 is the stronger romance Final Fantasy. It's very good. Also, just has some... 10 is, like, one of the most creative Final Fantasies, I think, as far as, like, the setting goes. Usually with Final Fantasy, it's like medieval or sci-fi or a mix of the two. With 10, it did this, like, what's it called? This kind of like Caribbean island, this island aesthetic that was really unique. Yeah. I don't think I hear it get enough credit for that, but yeah, its world building was super unique. All right. Sack of oranges won't reach the blah blah point. Fine, we'll help you out, buddy. Ooh.
Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted. But then there are others, like Severn. Till now, I had no choice but to rely on that charlatan Severin, even though I am full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Moti. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth.
I'm gonna use the doubt emote. Ow! Fall damage. Oh, Sevy, where are ye? Yeah, 6 is a fantastic game, and it does such a good job of like. It's kind of like it almost feels like a choose your own main character game. There's a really big party of characters, and it's hard to say if any one of them is the main character because because not all of them get equal screen time or equal presence in the story, but a lot of them do, and yeah, it does a good job of making it feel like a group effort, I guess, you know? I see what you're doing. Trying to steal and trade goods? Bloody hells! Oh, I'm up a straight without a paddle. Yeah. Alright, I guess I will doubt you. What are you doing there, you jerk? What's this now? Stalewind sent you for the oranges. Huh, so the old bugger had known this whole time. What's it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody adventure types, right? Go rescue my mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. You've been doubted.
Oh no, goblins.
We're in the Goblands now. The land of the gobs. I'll just be stepping out of this attack circle. Alright, goobers, let's go. I owe you one. You've gotten away. You would have gotten away myself if not for Severin shoving me aside.
God blimey. Severin sent you? Huh? The way you flew out of here. I was sure he'd sold us down the river.
If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo.
Hello, big fella.
You saved me, mate, and for that, I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack 'cause I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Aussie and send him my regards. And get out of here, you loser.
Retrieve the orange sack.
La 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 la.
Ostifer.
What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms. And a scheduled? Ha! There's a first time for everything. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stelwern's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Sure. You know what? No, I'm good. How much money, actually? Yeah, it's a decent amount. More and more travelers pass through these gates bloodied and bruised each day. They tell me the Yarzons harry them at the Rogue. It pains me to do nothing, but we need every man we have to just hold the garrison. You'd do us all a great service if you thinned the Yarzon population for us. If you could clear out, say, 3 of their nests, we'd be in your debt. Cool, and you can just abandon them anytime. Yeah.
Pew.
Yarzon. Are you a Yarzon? No. You're not a Yarzon. Ah, there we go.
Ooh.
I'll give you something to feed on.
Eat this.
Well, I guess they'd all be near the water, huh? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'll run back. Oh, hello. I don't want to do your fate. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, yay. Thank you. It's probably quicker to just return and then take the crystal to the farm crystal. Take the big crystal. Let's see. So, Ethernet. Maybe not. Okay. I thought that this one could take me to the other one for free or something. Alright. Guess not. Anyway. Oh no. It's the fuzz. I feel like I should be able to easily enough play a game like FF6 without the use of my thumb. I can just play it on the keyboard. What I want to do is find the original English translation. I feel like a lot of the jokes are in observations that the characters make are more interesting in that one. I remember playing it in like high school and then playing the updated version and like, I remember this line being different and it was funnier. But I haven't played that original SNES release in since then.
Back in one piece. That's a relief. How'd you fare, Moti?
I got your stuff.
Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I'd not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skirmish and the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins. You do well to mind yourself around that two-guild cheat. If he'd leave his own mates dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you.
Oh. Oof. That does look pretty good. You know, I'll take that magic one. Yeah. Hempen. Yeah, that's a pretty big jump in magic defense, even if it does. You can now accept next class job quests. Ooh, 2 new skills. Beast Gauge unlocked. Cool. This symbol indicates the defensive stance Defiance is in effect, which increases enmity. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the Actions and Traits menu. Alright, so the ones we don't have unlocked yet. Overpower delivers an attack with a potency of 130 to all enemies. Yeah, and a cone before you. Significantly increases the enmity generation. Effect ends upon reuse. Alright. Enmity. Yeah, where's that? Scooby-Doo. Cool. Cloaky. You know, we're not fighting any magic-y things right now, but it's there. It's there to have. Gurchant. Gurkant. Gurkant. Gurkant seeks fertile soil to improve the yields of his newly plowed fields. Alright, Gurkant.
Blast. At this rate, the crops will never be ready to harvest. If I only had black loam. Just a bit could send our stocks soaring.
Let's get you some black loam.
I'll bet Rotewood knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard.
You know, and I gotta get rid of that. Put that way over here somewhere. Duty. No, that's the duty list. Continue. Yeah. I want to move this somewhere. Beast Gauge. That's it. There it is. Right? No? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, good. Beast Gauge. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Maybe a little lower. Sure. It's fine. To the kind of centered a little. I hear a Kupo. I hear a Moogle. Choco Keep. Hey, Moogle. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you directly to various destinations. The difference being that you cannot control these birds, and that they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning they will never be attacked while in transit. Ah, don't tell me this is your first time to visit this shop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Nothing for now, thank you. There you are. Ah, that gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you have three bushels north, once you have 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Freywall at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. There is the pet. Would appear she's an nodule seeker in the orchard and ask her about that. We already did. Okay. Okay. Inside this. The cook pot. Oh no. More rocks. Ah. You're going down. Oh boy. So this is what an auroch is. Speaking of Final Fantasy X, the Besaid aurochs. There's one. Marauder. Ooh, this thing is full now. I guess that's more damage. Whoa. I don't want to do that. Can I go up ladders? No. Dun 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 dun. There's those scalawags. Oh, I gotta go way over there, don't I? Okay. Oops. Just kind of absent-mindedly headed this way. Tiller's Nest. Tiller's Rest. Interesting. Got another questy quest.
Arr, even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Ha ha! Oh, don't tell me Gherkint and Rotwida neglected to mention where black loam comes from. Well, surely you'd figure it out on your own from the cloying stench. Comes from the Aurochs' lair of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled you? Who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you.
Wristbands. I will go with these. Boop. Thank you.
Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tillin', only killin'. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself if I hadn't sworn to Stalewind that I wouldn't fight no more. So, I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown.
Where? What was it? Arms. There we go. Nice. Oh. Can I not wear those? I'm level 10. Is it a ring? No, it's wristbands. Bracelets. There we go.
Gotcha.
I'm at level 10. Pirate. Hey, dingus. Whoa. Hehe. Whoop. I can run now. Bye-bye.
Wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Ah, good to see the tools back, and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. Couldn't care less of the wastrel if the wastrel won't work, but when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Stollerin ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you?
Okay.
I will. There you go. I can run back and do a Marauder quest if I wanna. Marauder. Hello, work. Cool.
Pirates making off with their tools. Freywall did not take matters into his own hands, or did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished.
Alright, what do we want? Ooh, big old boy axe. Nice. Yes to that.
Yeah. Come to expect a great deal from you, lad, and you've never once let me down. Yet, what I'd ask of you now goes beyond what I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same?
We're gonna kick his butt.
It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming
Scapegrace.
The scheming scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant as much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So, I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag him back here before it's too late. Oh, okay. Thought we were gonna fight him. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. Suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grinwida at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed.
Okay. New weapon. Yay! Cool. Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sod said I should join him. I told him I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them that cuff. Give them a cuff around the ear for me, would you? Alright then. Limza Laminza. Okay. Good old Limza. The upper decks. I'm running. Running with a passion.
Cater, I've gathered what information I could concerning the beast that young Sigurd bade you slay. The tale's name of a creature, Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata in the terrifying flesh, also calling the stampeding mountain, such is his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step towards that distant goal, I send you to blind iron mines. We've had word that folks there are falling prey to the claws of the local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you, and let your axe blades sing in righteous slaughter.
Galagos. Wake of destruction. Okay. So we're going east and then south.
Bah.
Oh, good. And a new weapon. Galagos. Huh. So the gloves. Probably my best option. Snowman. What you doing? Do. Zipper. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Meow. Lethagran. So what's the deal with the like roulettes? There's something about like roulettes you can do to give you experience. I might not be high enough level to have access to them yet, but it's something I was reading about I should be doing daily once I'm able to.
What's the deal with roulettes?
Galago.
High quality items. You've obtained a high quality item. HQ items can be identified by their icon, as well as by the special mark that appears after their name. High quality gear will often have better stats than normal quality gear, while high quality materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive to prospective buyers, resulting in higher prices. Higher selling prices. High quality items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Inventory. Ah, there we go. Animal skin. Galagos. Alright. Oh. Already used my return.
X-Master.
Guess the people who know are gone. Fair enough. I'll be ending shortly. Oh, there we go. That's way easier. Gosh. Should be using that.
Welcome back, Cater. Your actions have saved many from needless injury and anguish. But though your efforts are to be commended, there is yet much work to be done. Kujata, the object of your vengeance, has trampled a farmer's wagon as he thundered through the lands of Tiller's Rest. The foodstuffs spilled from the overturned wain have attracted all manner of hungry predators. Without produce for the market, the farmers will surely suffer for the coin this season. Your duty is thus clear. Put down these rapacious scavengers and preserve the cargo.
Okay. Okay. Limsa.
Bulwark Hall. Bummer there's no crystal right here at the entrance. Oh well. It is what it is. Meow meow. Well, both of these tasks are up this way, it looks like. There's that one. Bum 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 bum. Meow meow meow.
Ransacked.
Hello. Come on in. More, huh? You done. Yeah. Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a booby trap. Ugh, I didn't get no lower than that. Don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready. But the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Pretty. Pretty.
My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for.
Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Duty calls. Commence battle for just desserts. Yep, let's do it. Kratos.
A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin.
We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet, your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the serpent reavers twice. You will not do so a third time.
Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite mine enemies.
Are you gonna summon? Oh my. You ain't no problem.
You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this?
Yeah. Go back. Oh well. You're done for.
That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer.
The snake slithered away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Those pirates did not belong to any of the known Laminsan factions. Whom do they serve? The beast tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge of Sagan and Kobold activity. Something's afoot. The question is what? Interesting. Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone two. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. That sea continues to rise. The sea. While the lesser moon continues to fall. And elm by elm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. As it is Lucius, maybe Lucius, yeah. Louisois, I don't know, foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they're not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Shiralion ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see ether, yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Shiralion seem commonplace. Here for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Thanks, little flower girl. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps. What have we here? Can you talk? Tis I. Regrettably no, he eluded me. Understood. I'll inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem's a mindless automaton, inert save for when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They're the minions of the Sagan. Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stollerin will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I'll bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Y'shtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hopes that it might offer up some clues as to our predicament. And I'd say I owe you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay. But I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Bye, Y'shtola. Oh, hello, car. There goes a FF-15 car. Funny. That looks so clunky driving on all this. Cool though. Q-Will. Looked like it went from flying mode to driving to ground mode. I assume it does that. Yeah. Just like a little Aerith.
Lo, I knew you'd return. You stole a delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back, too, with a lot of them sporting the same haunted expression.
It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver.
A thrall to the Sahagin? Seven hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but the fishback's flunkies.
Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see, but the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter.
The letter.
I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself.
Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last. Of how you tried to give your life to save theirs.
Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that. I do. That's why I'm gonna hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more.
You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guide you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad.
And I'll always be in your debt, Stalwyn.
I owe you a debt too, Cater. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask for one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Beteron what's happened. From start to finish, I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, son.
Alright. Cool. I have two to report right in the same area. Babies! Babies! Oops, wrong way. Is that a crystal? No, that's okay. That's a companion. Just a moment.
Bloody hells, life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Ah, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jacket says, hands out. The Yellow Jacket, as hands out the punishments, is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nicely, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to keel hauling. Kindly gent that he is. I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stalewren asked of you, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How'd you fancy keeping her company for a spell with free room and board? Venture is a trying business, after all. Thems don't rest their bones every now and again, tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you, so make use of it.
In rooms now available.
Not that you'll have much time for lying around with all the leaves you'll be doing.
Levies.
Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for levies. Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folks will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tomokiri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task or other for you to do.
Yay. Guild levies.
Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I can mention. I tell you, if it turns out they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 L's to pay, a proper bleedin' reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to ride it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality.
Yay. Yeah. Now you have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under duty in the main menu. It'll also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Alright. Lots of things to do. Let me finish and deliver this quest. Guess I'll touch this crystal too. The Bismarck. Alright. Culinarians Guild. I could have just warped, but I didn't.
Once again, your capacity for carnage has been tested and proven. The creatures you defeated, however, were merely some of the many base scavengers that subsist on the scraps left in the wake of Kujata's rampages. To face Kajata himself, you'll require far more training, but do not despair, Cater. As Axe Master and fellow Marauder, this I swear, I will not rest until I've taught you how to wring every last ounce of power from your weapon. Until the blade of your axe can slice cleanly through the thickest hide, the most knotted muscle, the densest bone. This menace will fall by your hand. You may find yourself drawn to explore the possibilities offered by other disciplines and guilds. These distractions are inevitable and perhaps necessary, but I urge you to soon return to the path of the Marauder. I do not wish for your edge to dull, just as you begin to show such potential. Fare you well, Cater.
You now have access to the Armory System. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist a myriad of disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended you first focus on mastering your current class. Gear sets. Gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Yeah, this can be a very convenient feature. Allows players to regularly switch back and... Okay. There you go. Yeah, cactar. Sky high.
How do you fare, Cater? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well, then I have an idea of where you might try heading next. Have you heard of the Skylift out in the middle of Lenosha? If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you might have been up and down the thing at least once. It's a big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul cargo up the cliff face. Hard labor that, and I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs, what no other bugger has time to deal with. Track down the head of the operation, bloke by the name of, Worker It, and he'll be sure to put you to work on a task or two.
Oh, what do you got to say? Responsible for bear. Greetings, Cater. Baderon has been most effusive in his praise of your accomplishments. Have you considered putting your abilities to use for the Adventurers Guild by undertaking a guild levy or two? Guild levies are a means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them adventures possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft levies that require and the extermination of monsters to trade craft levies, the task for the creation of asks for the creation of goods. The tasks we term levy quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Swift Perch and speak with Swigskiff. He'll be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first levy quest. I think for now I'm going to call it here. Yeah. Alright, folks. Thank y'all for hanging out today. I hope you... Oh, it's a little Ultros. Speaking of Final Fantasy VI, look at this little dude. Wind up Ultros. So he's a toy. Cute. Alright. Wonderful. Alrighty. I'll be heading out. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. And I will see y'all later. Have a good weekend.